Lolo reads episode 83, Chip Off the Old Block. Michael ended up taking his parents to the Cliff House. It was the straightest place he could think of. It was so far enough away from the Halloween madness of Polk Street that roller skating nuns were not likely to invade the family circle again. The nuns, he explained as cavalierly as possible, were some crazy friends of Mona's, and yes, they were men. Fruits? Herb! Michael's mother dropped her fork and glared at her husband. Well, what in the hell do you want me to call them? That's not a very nice word, Herb. Why not? I'm a citrus grower, Alice. We raise fruits. He laughed raucously. You just shouldn't talk that way about people who can't help themselves. Can't help themselves? Who the hell can't help skating down the middle of the street dressed up like a goddamn nun? Herb, don't raise your voice. There might be Catholics in the room. Michael looked up from his plate, speaking as offhandedly as possible. It's kind of like Mardi Gras, Papa. There's lots of crazy stuff going on, and a lot of people do it. A lot of fruits. Not just them, Papa, everybody. His father snorted and reattacked his steak. I didn't notice you out there making a goddamn fool of yourself. He's with us, Herb. Maybe he'd like to be out there. Going to a party or something. It sounds like a lot of fun to me. Well, you two go right ahead. I'll just sit here and finish my steak with the normal people. A waiter refilling Herbert Tolliver's water glass caught the remark and rolled his eyes in pained forbearance. Then he winked at Michael. Back at 28 Barbary Lane, Alice Tolliver recapped the social history of Orlando for the past 6 months. A new shopping mall had been built. The Henley's daughter, Iris, was addicted to pot and living with a professor in Atlanta. A colored family had bought the McKinney's split level down the road. Aunt Miriam was doing fine despite her overlong recovery from a female operation. And everybody in Central Florida agreed that Earl Butts would never have been fired if he had made that remark about an Irishman. They weren't expecting an early frost. Herbert Tolliver sat quietly through the telling of this saga, embellishing only occasionally with a chuckle or a nod of his head. He was mellower now, softened by the wine at dinner, and he beamed at his son in open affection. Is everything going okay for you, Mike? Pretty good, Papa. Don't you worry about your lady friend, you hear? I won't, Papa. Your mom and I are going to miss you at Christmas. Now, Herb, he's grown up now and he's got friends of his. I know that, goddammit. I just said we'd miss him, didn't I? His wife nodded. We will, Mikey. I'll miss y'all too, and it's just so expensive to fly back there for... Oh, I know, Mikey. Don't you worry about that. Mike, if we can help out a little bit until you can find a job. Thanks, Papa. I think I can manage. I've picked up a little on odd jobs. Well, you let us know, okay? Okay, Papa. We're mighty proud of you, son. Michael shrugged. Not much to be proud of, is there? Don't be a damn fool. You're as good as the best of them. Some things take a little time, son. You'll work it out before you know it. Hell, I even kind of envy you. You're young and you're single and you're living in a beautiful town full of beautiful women. You got no sweat at all, son. I guess you're right. Of course I'm right. Smooth sailing all the way. He chuckled and grazed his son's cheek with his playful fist. Long as you can keep those fruits away. Michael made a manly grin. I'm not their type anyway. Attaboy, said Herbert Tolliver, tousling the hair of his pride and joy.